Hello. Welcome, Adnan and Lisa. We are here to discuss something exceptional today. When it is about the wish list, going to Oxford University and making to the historical institution makes one of probably the top 10 wishes all across the world. So today we have Adnan and Lisa from the University of Oxford today. They are going to share something exceptional, something exciting, and that's about Oxford Learning Program, Oxford Experience, something which can happen this summer for 14 to 19 years old. Adnan, what an exciting initiative indeed.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for students to come and see what Oxford is all about. This is essentially a summer program where, during the summer holidays, university opens itself to students from all over the world who can come, live just like an undergrad, experience what university life is about, and also get to learn their, topics in their areas of interest. So the Oxford Institute is an organization established by the Oxford students and academics, and it works with the university to provide this summer experience for students from around the world, and including British students, of course.
Excellent. Excellent. I've looked at your brochure and the contents, the whole program looks so exciting. Like it's full of activities, curricular, extracurricular, personal development activities. But before we discuss that, would you briefly introduce yourself and then Lisa would briefly introduce herself so we could actually discover your relationship with Oxford to excite the prospective students?
Okay, so my name is Adnan Rafiq. I'm currently a PhD student, which is called DPhil in Oxford. Don't ask me why. But yeah, so I'm at the final years of my PhD, and I've been involved in student mentoring, students counseling, and also teaching as well.
My name's Lisa Whedon. I'm a current undergraduate here reading history at Worcester College, but I was the former president of the Oxford Union, which is the university's largest student society, and with over 10,000 resident members. And I'm involved in student mentoring, teaching debating, and encouraging sort of students outside of Oxford to experience what life is like at Oxford.
Excellent, Lisa. As I could recollect, probably Pakistan's former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto was also once over there, so that makes it quite relevant, in fact.
Exactly. Benazir Bhutto was president of the Oxford Union, but former British politicians, or actually current British politicians such as Boris Johnson, Michael Gove, were presidents of the Oxford Union. So it's a really exciting place to be with a lot of history.
Excellent. So we look forward to seeing you sometime in the corridors of power.
Perhaps, who knows?
Right, great. So Adnan, yes, a very exciting initiative indeed, and it'd be great to discuss the content of this exciting opportunity and the duration. So would you please share how many weeks are totally being spent in this program, and what are the main takeaways?
Well, essentially, this is an academic summer program where students get to choose two subjects of their choice that they can then explore in detail. And although this is a 2 weeks course, but the activities are scheduled in a way that students get a lot of time with the faculty at the university. So for example, we use the Oxford's unique tutorial teaching method where students are split in small groups of 3 and they get a dedicated tutor. So it's more sort of a one-to-one interaction with the tutor, just like the undergrads at Oxford do.
That's fascinating, and I would just add on because I was taught via Harvard method of case studies. So that's something which is particularly unique to Oxford. I'm sure it's going to add a great deal to learners' experience.
Yeah, it really gives students the opportunities to converse and debate their ideas with an Oxford academic and have that unique opportunity to refine their ideas during a dialogue. It's a really unique academic discussion that you get nowhere else, and that's what life is like for an undergraduate. You're experiencing a tutorial system which is often 3-to-1, 2-to-1, and it's an opportunity like no other to have that experience.
Oh, fabulous. I'm interested.
And also to complement that, then we have lectures which are attended by the larger group of students, and these lectures are delivered by the professors, senior professors at the university, and there's an opportunity to ask them questions as well at the end of the lecture. And then there are other host of academic activities, including career counseling, advice on student admissions, and also debating, which I'll let Lisa talk about a little bit.
I'll say it's really unique at this stage in students' academic learning, because they can go beyond their syllabus that they're taught at school and have that real unique advantage above their peers to go the next level and engage their academic interests beyond just their school curriculum, which is what universities like Oxford and Cambridge are looking for when they're looking to admit someone, is looking what have they done beyond their school, and this is an experience that stretches them academically like no other. Debating feeds into that ability to construct your argument logically, academically. What the Oxford Institute, this programme offers, is you an opportunity to debate at the Oxford Union, which is a place where we've had a whole history of incredibly famous debaters, Winston Churchill, Malcolm X, to name just a few, and you can stand in the same place as those speakers and express your ideas logically and academically, and develop your public speaking skills, which is such a key requirement in today's world when you're trying to do anything really, apply for a job, or if you're looking to enter into a career in politics. Just having that ability to speak is like no other, and you really need to learn it at a young age, and this is something that the programme offers.
Indeed. So all work and no play, or this is something more exciting for 14 to 19 years?
Well, I love debating and I think it's fun, but there is a lot more activities on offer that you can experience whilst you're in Oxford. What the programme offers, you can go punting like an undergraduate would, experience museums, the Ashmolean, the Pitt Rivers, which are truly fascinating, and just experience life in the town. There's a whole host of cafes, shops that are wonderful to experience, and having that experience as an undergraduate would, living in the town. And there's also excursions to London, which I'll let Adan talk a little bit about, but you get to experience the academic side and the social side.
Yeah, so essentially, we get students from all over the world. So a student will make friends with, in the same age group, their fellows from all over the world. So that's number one. These are the friendships that they continue even after the course, and these days with social media and everything, so a chance to make friends from all over the world. Secondly, there are a lot of fun activities included in the program. For example, there's a movie night, there's a concert, sometimes live music, indoor games. There's a whole day dedicated for sports. So we love teaching kids from all over the world, teaching them cricket, for example, and other sports. So we use university facilities. So university parks, all other recreational facilities at the university are at our disposal. So students get to experience that. Punting, as Lisa mentioned, is one of the most attractive things in the program. And
I think a lot of the Oxford colleges have their own history in themselves. For example, Christchurch is where Harry Potter was filmed, so that's something really unique. You get to go sit in the hall that Harry Potter sat in, which is what I find a lot of students love to do. And just touching upon meeting people from around the world, that's something that's incredibly invaluable in today's society. Having insights from people who come from all walks of life is a really enriching experience, especially if you haven't met someone from a different country before. Having those unique perspectives and insights and those discussions is something that will last with you forever.
But coming back to Harry Potter, I think that sort of captures the essence of the program, because just imagine living within these historic colleges. So all these students live within university campus in the same rooms where all these great world leaders or the students at Oxford live. They dine in the same dining halls. They use same library facilities. They are taught in the same historic lecture rooms and tutorial rooms, which are used, exclusively by Oxford students otherwise. So this is an opportunity where students can come and experience what life at Oxford University is like, and interact with students, faculty members, and other members of the university.
Actually, there's a fun side of it, and there's academic side of it, and that's going to be looking great on the CV, Oxford University summer program experience, while you're learning from the best of the world, in fact, and in historical setting. Now, when we look at the program, this is the fourth year of the program. So, how many countries, how many people from the rest of the world are expected to join this summer program in August 2015?
Well, last year there were students from more than 30 different countries, ranging from Brazil to Malaysia. So, the students come from all over the world. And also coming to this enhancing your CV, building up your profile, all these students get a certificate on the successful completion of the course. They also get transcript of the achievements that they made during the program. So, for example, in debating, in presentations, they have to write a small essay. So they get grades which are normally used by the universities when they make those critical applications in the future to assess how they would do if they were on a degree program. So it has some very tangible benefits as well when making application to university in the future, or even afterwards in their professional careers.
Well, can I attend this program? I'll be 19 the next year.
Well, we'll be very happy to invite you, Arif, to share your experiences and actually deliver a lecture for the kids, because I'm sure they have all a lot to learn from yourself. And so I think in a slightly different capacity, we'll be very happy to actually have you on board.
I'm so honored, in fact. And when, the icing on the cake, you mentioned that the scholarship opportunities available while having all this stuff for free for those who actually could earn that. So this is very exciting. Could you please shed some more light on it?
Yeah, so the Oxford Institute is offering 5 scholarships for British residents, and it's one of the requirements for the funding. So the scholarship essentially provides 100% fee waiver, the tuition fee waiver, to attend the program. There is a small charge for obviously accommodation, food, etc. But the tuition itself, which is worth around £2,000, is waived 100%. So I think it's an exciting opportunity for students to apply. And yeah, if you get scholarship, even otherwise, the program is a brilliant opportunity for anyone looking to develop his or her career. But with scholarship, of course, icing on the cake, as you said.
Oh, that is. In fact, speaking on behalf of World Congress of Overseas Pakistanis, we find this opportunity extremely exciting for hundreds of thousands of British Pakistanis who are in the country, and we are going to relay this message to them to excite them to join you over there with the opportunity to compete for 5 scholarships. I think it becomes even more exciting, and hopefully next year we can even plan it in advance and get you even larger number of students, because this particular program, I think, could be a life-changing program in terms of exciting them, getting in the best possible environment, opening them up to the opportunity in Oxford, and getting that on the CV. So I think you guys are doing an excellent program. Wish you all the best. And it will play your disseminating this message worldwide and getting you the best in students.
Thank you very much, Arif. I think World Overseas Congress of Pakistanis is doing a fabulous job in serving the Pakistani community and other South Asian communities in the UK. And I think from my experience at Oxford, I think still the percentage of Pakistani or British Pakistani students at Oxford is very low. And we would absolutely love to work with WCOP in this regard to introduce more Pakistani students to places like LSE, Cambridge, Oxford, and to work together in the future also to create more opportunities for students, for youngsters in our communities.
Excellent. Now, Lisa, your help and support is particularly appreciated because that's going to go a long way, in fact, for all these young students who, in fact, are going to learn a great deal. And at the same time, we wish to see you sometime soon in Westminster.
Oh, thank you. It was lovely speaking with you, and hopefully, yeah, just getting more people involved is the aim. So thank you for contributing. And who knows?
The great package, Oxford University tutorial groups, academic and extra-academic activities, Oxford Union, and then Harry Potter. Who could miss this out?
Sure.
Right, so let's do that. Many thanks, Adnan and Lisa, and have a fascinating day.
Thank you very
much.
You too.